What if the person you trusted most with your life was quietly taking it? This is the true story of Harold Shipman, the doctor who became one of history's deadliest serial killers. Imagine trusting your doctor only to find out he was a serial killer. This is the chilling story of Harold Shipman, the man known as Dr. Death. Dr. Harold Shipman was a respected general practitioner in England. Kind, soft-spoken, and always willing to make house calls, especially to the elderly. To his patients, he was a godsend, but behind the gentle smile was a man with a terrifying secret. Over 2 decades, Shipman murdered an estimated 250 people, mostly elderly women. He didn't kill with knives or guns. He used medicine, specifically lethal doses of diamorphine, pharmaceutical heroin, and he covered his tracks with forged medical records and cremation requests. How did no one catch on? For decades, his patients kept dying, but no one asked questions, until one family did. In the 1990s, people started whispering. Shipman had a lot of elderly patients, sure, but they were dying at unusual rates. Even so, most were considered natural deaths. Until 1998. Kathleen Grundy, a wealthy, healthy 81-year-old, died suddenly. Shipman said it was old age, but her daughter, a lawyer, found something strange. Her mother's will had been changed, leaving everything to Dr. Shipman. She went to the police. The body was exhumed. Tests found a fatal dose of morphine. Kathleen Grundy had been murdered. The investigation opened a door no one was ready for. What the police pulled Shipman's records. They started cross-referencing names of his deceased patients. The patterns were horrific. So many elderly women had died under his care. All had received home visits. All were cremated quickly, and in many cases, there were no autopsies. He had been doctoring, literally, his own patient records after the deaths to make it seem like they were sick or dying. Statistical analysts were brought in. They found Shipman had a mortality rate 10 times higher than other doctors in his region. Police found next was terrifying. How did he get away with it for so long? Why would a doctor kill the very people he swore to protect? Some believe Shipman enjoyed the power of life and death. Others think it was about control, maybe even a form of twisted mercy killing. But his actions didn't match mercy. Many victims weren't terminally ill. They were healthy, happy, and active. As for money, only one victim had her will forged, so profit didn't explain hundreds of deaths. There's a theory tied to his childhood trauma. His mother died of cancer when he was 17. She was treated with morphine, the same drug he used to kill. Could he have been trying to relive that experience, controlling death instead of helplessly watching it? But theories didn't matter. Evidence was piling up. The trial of Dr. Shipman shook the UK. Here's how it ended. In 2000, Harold Shipman was convicted of 15 murders, though investigators believe the real number was over 250. He showed no remorse, denied everything, and claimed he was innocent until the end. The judge called him a cold, calculating killer. He was sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. The case rocked the UK medical system. An inquiry followed, the Shipman inquiry, and led to major changes in how doctors are monitored and how deaths are certified. But justice would be short-lived, because Shipman didn't stay in prison for long. Harold Shipman didn't die behind bars the way many expected. On January 13, 2004, just one day before his 58th birthday, Shipman was found hanged in his cell. He used bed sheets to end his own life. Some called it a final act of control. Others saw it as a coward's escape. His suicide left many questions unanswered and denied families the chance to ever get closure. To this day, Shipman remains one of the deadliest serial killers in history. Not a monster lurking in the shadows, but a doctor in plain sight. He took an oath to do no harm and used it as a cover to become Dr. Death. Death Day. Did you know about this case? Would you have trusted him? Follow me for more dark history.